Let's go, y'all. Wake up. No more problems in this world, man. Let's come together. Let's understand that we ourselves can go out there, and rather than focusing all the things that are negative and bad and ugly and seeing all the problems in the world, man, let's see the good that is happening. There's so many good things out there. There's so many great people. People are doing such good things, because I think the less and less that we stop focusing on the problems that are going on out there, we ourselves become less of a problem. Let's go. Mindset Monday 53. Let's have a great week, y'all. Kick this off right.
Yep.
With a little chant, y'all. What up, Anthony? Yo, we together today, dog.
Stop me. It's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me.
Yes, sir. I am feeling fired up. Keep it rolling. I hope you have an amazing week, man. We're back. We overcame the struggles and have once again been able to link up and create this amazing podcast that we love so much, The Ultimate Pill. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
We had to drop a special Mindset Monday because we just thought we should.
We ain't never out. Y'all thought we was done.
Never.
We're back.
Never. We overcame the health concerns that
It's all right.
reigned over the hosts of the Ultimate Pill podcast.
Yeah, man.
But guess what, man? We stayed open. We didn't view it as a problem because we're not problems.
This is true.
And we turned it into a solution.
Yeah.
And instead of making something negative worse, we said, man, hey, yeah, we missed the show because we were both sick. Let's come together and do our first Dual Mindset Monday together. So,
It's actually our second.
oh, yeah, I do remember doing it before.
Did do one, yeah. We haven't done it in a while, though.
Haven't done it in a while.
Yep.
So 2 out of 53, I think this was a good time to do the second one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I just think, too, when we have these chances to kind of naturally brought on breaks, we made move to going every 2 weeks, and then you got sick, and that was like an external, hey, you got to take a break. But what's cool about that is we can come back and give you quality and not so much quantity. And that's what's cool about our show, is because I think episode 57 was bomb.
Fire.
Straight fire.
It gives us more time to experience life because that's all we're doing on this show. We're just self-expressing.
Yeah.
But in order for that self to develop, you got to get out there and experience things and overcome the struggle.
Yeah.
And dig through the muck and learn some things along the way and then come back and share it.
Gives us more time to research.
Absolutely.
We're in the field
For sure.
of life.
For
We're
sure.
life scientists.
Absolutely. What I really like about us too is you go so in depth into the literature of things, and then like I'm out here like testing things against the world itself, and then we take my ideas and your ideas, and when they come together and fuse, it creates this supernova of dynamic, shared experience.
We are the right and the left hemispheres.
That checks out. That checks out.
I'm telling you.
That checks out.
East versus West. Oriental versus Occidental.
That checks out. That one will,
Yeah, man.
when episode 57 drops on Thursday, that'll make sense.
Yeah.
That checks.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. We're not following.
Yeah, no, we're dropping.
This is tomorrow.
No, this is just a special one, real quick,
dude.
man, to come together.
You
And,
guys are going to have to tune in Thursday to figure out what the heck we're talking about.
yeah, it was really fun. Whole
was.
thing's about not being a problem.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. I liked what you said, though, about if you're only seeing problems in the world, then you're probably a problem. Or you're at least a problem seeker.
Yeah.
You're like looking for it. And you think, oh, I hate when people are mean, or I hate bad things going on. It's like,
Yeah.
I think you kind of like it.
And that's what I really like too. And we talked about on the show, the ultimate sacrifice, and how it's actually very selfish to know that the way you are experiencing the world is very negative, but yet you're not taking the necessary steps to self-correct is a selfish act.
Yeah.
And is immoral, because if another person's experience of you is determined by who you are and they experience you as a problem, and then therefore that is destructive to their life,
Yeah, that's good.
that is selfish. Which flips that back to the question, or what you just said, that statement is, yeah, man, really, however you're seeing the world is exactly as you are. That's your worldview that we talked about.
Yeah, yeah,
That's your point of reference. That's your lens.
yeah. Dude, what are some ways that we are problems or problems we don't like? That'd be a good topic for today, to prime people for Thursday.
Okay.
And then hopefully they, as they're listening, they start thinking of ways that they're problems and other problems that they really, like problems that really bother you.
Yeah. Okay. So mine is sometimes I want to be alone.
I can relate.
And
We're both introverted.
yes. And, or sometimes I could feel like my space has been invaded.
Yeah.
And I could unconsciously catch myself blaming the other person for being within my space and create a problem based off of the unconscious way in which I am expressing myself. Because a massive piece of communication is how you're saying it. It's a huge aspect. I think it's like 70% of it. It's what's being said. It's how it's being said. So I could be a problem sometimes, man, when I want to be alone. I don't want anything around me. I just need silence. And this could be happening anywhere, at work, at home. It happens sometimes all the time.
Yeah.
And if I'm not paying attention to that, man, I'm going to project out all my negative feeling and emotion that I have inside. It's almost like, how dare you not give me what I need?
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
selfish way of looking at it.
Yeah, for sure.
Such an egotistical way.
Well, I can relate, especially because we probably don't communicate it. So it's even
No,
more selfish.
yeah.
Like, how dare you don't give me what I didn't tell you I wanted?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've done that. Like,
Yeah.
dude, and I'm working on it. But I guess one of the answers to that question for me is I used to really create a lot of problems because I would wake up like on a weekend, right? Like weekends are very valuable to me. Working all week, I really like to get done what I want to get done on weekends. But I would have this like invisible agenda that was only in my head of what I wanted to do on a Saturday, for example.
Yeah.
And then if anything popped up that was an inconvenience or got in the way of me doing that thing that I never vocalized, I would get in these piss sour moods and create more problems. But it comes back to, like you're saying, like I wanted my time to be my time. It's like, it was so arrogant and like, oh, you think you can control time? Like I thought I was a master of time.
Yeah.
And that it's my time, you know,
Yeah.
and especially like when you start to incorporate relational, situations in that,
yeah.
it's like, dude, it's not just your time. You don't own time.
Yeah.
And also you didn't ever vocalize that.
And
Like,
first of all, and you also don't own this space.
yeah, exactly. That too. So yeah, I can totally relate to that, but it comes back to a communication error too. It's like, you didn't communicate that.
I thought of another way I'm a problem.
What?
So I am a creature of habit. I do have my rituals. I do have my routines. And I could be a problem if those don't get hit. But where the real selfish part about it comes from is, even if it's my fault that the habit wasn't hit or the ritual wasn't hit or the behavior that I enjoy wasn't hit, I could project that onto other people. And not what I say project out, meaning like I'm not bringing the same Chris, the same energy.
Right.
Oh, I didn't work out this morning, or I didn't write this morning, or I didn't do this morning. Like that, I'm just kind of in a pissier mood. Like,
Yeah.
what? No, that's selfish, dude.
Yep.
None of those things those things just activate what's already inside of you.
Yeah.
So just be that be that without even having to get anything
No,
from
that's good. That's good. I can relate to that too.
that whole detachment of my body thing that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Like that I used to figure out during my time of sickness. It's like, dude, the state of this body doesn't determine what you are, bro. Mm-hmm. No, man.
It doesn't.
No. There's some way bigger
Yeah.
than this little body right here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares if it is the way it is? Like, take care of it, but there's more to you than that.
Yeah.
And that was real helpful for me.
That's good.
So that's going to help me, I think, not be a problem in that area as much.
That's good. I can relate to that.
I didn't work out today, but I'd feel just fine, you know?
Yeah.
Still letting my body rest up a little bit.
Yeah. I think I can relate to that. And I think a general theme I'm seeing as we talk about ways that we're problems is like this. And maybe it's a masculine energy, but like this, like, it's like a will. It's like I want to put my will on external natural things that we can't, you know, like time and just the unfolding of the day. You know, there's things that pop up that you didn't plan for, or whatever, and then you throw in other variables like you have a family and friends, and it's like, oh, it's like this control thing almost, and it's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
And it definitely creates internal and external problems. So I'm seeing that's like it's, and I've been working on it already, but like I'm seeing it more clear now. It's like, yeah, you definitely need to work on letting go of that.
Yeah.
Like that sense of control over. Again, time is usually a big one for me. Like I just want things to go the way I want them to go, but I can't. I have no. And that comes back to stuff we talked about too. It's like having a preconceived, what am I trying to say? A preconceived
Notion.
expectation of how an experience should happen. Like that's also kind of a letting go too. It's like I need to stop coming to experiences. Like I can think of this like on a film shoot. I get hired to come do a commercial, and I think it's going to go this way, and it starts not going that way.
Yeah.
And I get frustrated, or it sours the whole experience.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
a lot of that was my fault. I came to it with this like preconceived baggage.
Yeah.
So I think about that too.
And you could also think about it. Hey, I made the choice to come here. Therefore, I got to make it right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Will Haggerty, one of the best NCOs I had in the Army. He told me assumptions are the mother of all fuck ups.
That's good. Well, I love when you assume you make an ass out of you and me.
Checks out.
That's good though. Assumptions are I love that. Yeah, it's true, man. And I think a lot of people can probably relate to that. You know, it's weird. Like we talked so much about on episode 57, the stories we tell ourselves and our metaphysical lenses on experience. And I think a lot of people maybe don't realize that, like, you're coming to a lot of things, a lot of experiences of reality with these assumptions, these expectations, and then you get frustrated and you don't know why, and you think it's an external problem, but really it was your internal approach.
Stress management is a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Because stress comes from when we believe that we can't meet the demands being placed upon us.
Now can that come from?
When I think of that, I literally view it as pushing back.
Yeah.
Not just allowing to come in, and then you yourself process it in a way that allows you to have healthy action. Yeah.
Yeah, and can that come from preconceived assumptions about?
Yeah, I mean, if you're rigid,
yeah,
think about it.
Yeah,
it just like intuitively makes sense to me. It's like, yeah, when you go into it with this like firm, rigid state of mind that is unopen and doesn't allow for the ebbs and flows of reality, and you're like bound by this certain rule and prediction.
Yeah.
And your choice is not in any way, shape, or form malleable, then yeah, how are you going to navigate the constant change that is every moment of reality?
Well said. And what a great way to start your week. Like if you're listening to this on Monday, take this with you into the week, your work week. Like you're about to be brought up against forces that you can't control, the chaotic potential of reality every moment, from moment to moment. And we're just calling you to be aware, be conscientious of the preconceived assumptions and the rigid approaches you have to that experience, and be aware of it, and maybe start to go woo way with that. You need to loosen up and be like water. Be like water, my friend.
Just go with it. Make the choice and then make the choice right.
Yeah.
We made the choice to be where we were in that moment. There was maybe like thousands of unconscious choices that occurred to get us there.
Yeah.
But those are still our choices.
Right.
So our choice was to be right there wherever your feet are in that moment of contention or good, whatever it may be, make it better. I don't know, something. But then know that that's your choice. So make it right.
Yep.
Just make it right.
Yep.
Life made the choice to give you this exact demand, and you make the choice to make it right.
Yep.
And I hope that's helpful.
Yeah. Should be.
And then, be loose, like bamboo. That's why I love bamboo. Everyone loves bamboo because it's so powerful, but it flexes, man.
Yeah.
And it just goes with it.
Yep.
Things are changing nonstop, and they require a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, make a choice and then make that choice right.
Yeah. And stop being a problem.
That's probably going to help a lot. Just knowing that, I just got to make this choice right. I just got to make this right.
Yeah.
I got to make this experience right.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to me to make sure that I process this in a way that allows me to treat myself and other people correctly.
Yeah. Stop being a problem and stop only looking for problems.
God, don't look for problems. Look for solutions, man.
Because you don't want no problems with life.
Telling you, I mean, if how we experience the world, our lens is what we really are. Like, seriously, if we only see problems, what does that mean we are? That's not an attack on anyone. It's an open-ended question that I'm curious about.
Yep.
If we're only seeing problems, what does that mean we are? If what I see is what I am.
Yeah.
It's a great thing to contemplate on.
For sure.
I will be.
Same. Love it. That was good.
So, yeah, man.
That was good.
Little kickstart this week, y'all.
Yeah, man. That's
So-
a great kick.
Sorry we missed last week, but I promise you we used it to continue learning things so we can provide a show of value. So it's all about, we're all about human evolution, man.
Yeah.
We're all about expanding things and looking at the good in people and seeing all the good in the world. And that's what we're challenging everyone to do this week. There's so much good happening in this world. It's just more quiet because they're just doing what they think is right. They don't do it for recognition. We're not out there being pillars in the community for anyone to see it. We just know that it's right. And when we start feeling good for doing what's right, then things start going in a direction to where that same thing that once was a problem is now an opportunity to grow, learn, and evolve together. So no more problem seeking, solution finding.
Yeah. Make sure you tune in Thursday. If you liked that, you're going to get a whole big old whopping hour of how to not be a problem. And it was good if we can say so ourselves.
Check
We
out
thought
the
it was
birds
good.
in the background too.
Yeah,
Cool
man,
way to end
birds
it out.
chirping.
It's a beautiful day.
They singing.
Love y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. Check out episode 57 on Thursday. You're going to love it.
Let's go.
Codeine got me moving slower than a caterpillar race. Fuck wrong with you, what you was thinking, what you thought it was. I just pop out Percocets and only call the buzz. And if that label try to stop me, they gon' be some crazy Weezy fans waiting in the lobby. No, like, baby.
You don't